Hi everybody, this is Bogus Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the DC Multiverse Platinum Collection Injustice 2 Superman figure. So before we take a look at Superman, let's take a look at the only thing that he comes with, his base. And this is done all in just one black color, it's the shimmery black. And this has DC's new logo on it, it's revamped logo. And that's it. And it comes with two pegs that you port Superman into, although it really kind of barely stays on there, and that can help him to stand because he is a very heavy figure. He's made with real metal. He's a die-cast figure. I thought it was just certain pieces on him, like they put like metal plates over him, like his armor in the game. But no, he's all metal. The only thing that isn't metal is his hands right here and his head. Well, of course, and his cape. Everything else is die-cast. Well, actually, his shoulders. I think his shoulders are plastic. And then right here at the bicep, it transitions back to metal. But, yeah, this is a really hefty figure. Before I start this review, I want to say I did find this at TJ Maxx on clearance for $20. These are still like 30 or 35 at GameStop, and I don't see that price tag. I don't understand that. And you'll see what I mean when I get into this. I feel like even $20 is too much for this figure. So looking at the head sculpt, this head sculpt is horrible. I'm not going to lie. Like the headband looks fine. And from the back, he looks fine. Well, actually not even from the back does he look fine. The hair, it feels like too smoothed down. Like there's no sculpt detail to it. Especially right here. Like it's oddly smooth. And this, Mattel, like, the Aquaman figures, they are awesome. They're amazing. And then we get this. Like, if you look at his face, it is there. It's just super pixelated. And it looks way too young. Like it looks like an adult kid. Like, it's weird. Like, he kind of looks like an anime guy too. You know how the anime guys look like they're 12, like they're 12 and 20 at the same time. Well, that's what this head sculpt looks like, and it's done pretty horribly. Like the hair, I'm not a fan of the hair and the head sculpt. Like I said, he kind of looks like he's 12 and 20 at the same time, and it's just weird. Like compared to the New 52 Superman, this head sculpt even has paint shading in his hair. And I like this head sculpt. It looks really nice. But then you get this weird man-child looking head. And I don't understand it. Now the cape is really nice. It's soft goods. And I love any time a company does soft goods because I will always prefer that to plastic. And it's that textured kind of material. Well, this Superman didn't come with this cape. He came with a plastic cape, but I ended up having two movie Supermans with the fabric cape, so I gave him the fabric cape. And they're made of the same material, because you can see the texturing there. If you turn it to the side there, it has the same texturing. So they just cut it a different way. But the body looks really nice. Like, if you don't look at the head, it looks fine. Like, if you don't look at that ugly face, then it's fine. Like, the gold came out really clean, and I was afraid of that. And so did the paint apps on his body as well, that blue. And it's all shimmery, because it's real metal. And I do like that. But since it is real metal, the articulation is severely hindered. Like, all the new Multiverse figures has double-jointed knees. But since they used metal, he only has single-jointed knee. And that sucks. Well, yeah, that's just where they pegged it in there. I thought it was double-jointed for a second. But, yeah, the detailing is really nice on him. His hands are a little bland. I feel like they're too shiny. Like, maybe if they would have matted them, that would have looked better. But all of his armor looks really nice. I do like that. The only thing I don't like is the ugly head sculpt. Like, like, everything about this figure is pretty good, minus the articulation and the head sculpt. I suppose that's really not much good about this figure. The cons really do outweigh the pros. I suppose it's one of those things why I bought this. I wanted to really like it, but once I got it in hand, I really don't like it. So let's go over the articulation. So he has a ball-jointed head that can look back all the way, and he really can't look down. He can just look forward a little bit. Like he can just stare you down with that man-child face. He can move his head side to side, barely. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move out that far. He has swiveled bicep that I'm afraid I'm going to tear because it turns so hard. He has single-jointed elbows. He has swiveled the wrist. He has swiveled the waist. He has double swivel hips that can do a complete split. He can kick forward all the way, and he can't kick back. And he has single-jointed knee, and that's it. There's no ankle rockers or anything. So, and Mattel knew this, because they gave you a base. They knew that he wouldn't be able to stand. And the only real way that you'll be able to get him to stand is on this base. Which, on my diorama here, I have managed to get him to balance, just barely. I got him to balance long enough for me to start this video, and that's good enough for me. So, now for size comparisons, I don't have the Batman. I don't honestly know if I will. Like, $20 is still pushing it to me. I don't see even $20 in this figure. I feel like that's way too much. Here he is next to regular Superman. And you can see that he is a lot bigger. This is like 7-inch scale. So it's one of those things, if you don't have Batman, there's really no point in having the Superman. Like I said, I really wanted to like it when I got it. But, now let's get the camera there. So, overall, I am not a fan of this figure at all. I feel like the cons definitely outweigh the pros here, because the sculpt is nice, and the paint is nice, but the articulation and sculpt of his head is horrible. So, overall, I'd recommend getting this if this hit like maybe like $7 at GameStop. I wouldn't even get it for $20 because I got it for $20 and I regret it. So, overall, I wouldn't recommend it. So, that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.